Did the Trump administration gut the Office of Special Education? Let's find out. I'm Brooke from MWEG. Each week we pick a news story to practice some media literacy basics. Today we're looking at an article from Scary Mommy. The headline reads, Trump administration guts Office of Special Education. The article says this is part of a larger wave of layoffs and that all staff at the Special Education Office were let go, except for a handful of top officials and their support staff. The layoffs affect the employees who were responsible for roughly $15 billion in special education funding that went towards our nation's 7.5 million children with disabilities. First, let's stop. When taking a closer look at this article, we can see that it references multiple other articles and doesn't have original reporting. The article is also relatively short for a pretty big topic that may require more background information to fully understand. Let's learn more about Scary Mommy. According to MediaBiasFactCheck.com, Scary Mommy has a left bias and has mixed factual reporting. Though there may not be anything in this particular article that is incorrect, it's still a good idea to do more digging on the article's Scary Mommy references to find more context and information. Now let's find more coverage on this story. The first source Scary Mommy references is NPR. From the NPR article, we learn more background information that was not included in the Scary Mommy article. The NPR article includes information about a federal law known as IDEA. IDEA guarantees all children with disabilities the right to a free and appropriate public education. It also administers the funding that goes out to support special needs students. NPR also gives more information about specific tasks some of the laid-off employees would carry out, including taking calls from parents of students with special needs to explain to them their students' rights. The article clarifies that this will not impact special education funding at the state level, though one state official expressed concern on how the loss of federal oversight will affect them. The second article Scary Mommy references is from USA Today. This article gives us more background on the goals of Education Secretary Linda McMahon. She has said on multiple occasions in the past that protecting students with disabilities and making sure they have access to all the resources they need is a top priority, and she wants more funding to go to the states for that. But one federal employee says the loss of federal oversight will take away from the checks and balances that help ensure the students who need services receive them. Finally, let's try to trace this information back to the original source. We can look at a video published by NBC News of President Trump saying the layoffs were people that the Democrats largely wanted, and tying the reasoning at least partly to the Trump administration's efforts to pressure the Democrats to end the ongoing government shutdown.
The reductions in force have begun related to this shutdown. How many layoffs have you authorized for this first round, and from which agencies?
And it will be Democrat-oriented because we figure, they started this thing, so they should be Democrat-oriented.
So, is it true the Trump administration gutted the Office of Special Education? Seeing that so many people were laid off from the Office of Special Education, we say yes. For more media literacy content, subscribe to our free weekly news roundup.